How much confusion is there in the health and nutrition industry? There seems to be so much contradictory information out there, and people are getting so confused. For example, how many of you know people that grew up in the generation where they were taught not to eat butter but to eat margarine instead? Or how many times have you heard eliminate all oils at all from your diet, and then other people say, no, you need olive oil, it's good fats and avocados and things. Other people jump on the keto diet and they see people who are getting amazing results with it, and they go, well, hey, does the keto diet work? Does this work? Does this work? Other people say, instead of focusing on cardio, just do lifting. They say, don't do cardio, it does this to your body. Unfortunately, there are so many blanket statements out there that there's so much confusion. And this is one of the reasons why I was overweight for so long. I kept trying all these different things except for the thing that my body actually needed. And so when people ask me, Eric, does this diet work? Does this plan work? Does this work? And I say, yes, they all work, but they're not all necessarily going to work for you. For example, yeah, some bodies do really, really well on the keto diet. My body is not one of them. Some people do really well with intermittent fasting and just eating, 1 or 2 meals per day. Other people do a lot better with kind of the older approach. Up until a few years ago, people in like nutrition school and health coaching school, whatever it is, they call it chiropractic school, were taught that you have to eat little meals throughout the day to fire up your metabolism. And that may be true for some people, but again, it's not true for everyone. Every single body is different. This is why it is so critical to actually find out what your specific body type needs. Not some blanket statement, not some confusion, not something that your brother did and worked for him, not something that your best friend is doing and worked for her. You need to find out what's right for you. Unfortunately, most people don't do that, do they? They spend years just trial and error trying every diet, every exercise plan under the sun. And in some cases, the diet and their exercise isn't the problem. I was overweight when I was going to the gym every, 5 days a week. I was eating pretty healthy. It wasn't a diet and exercise thing that was what I needed to fix. For me personally, it was a mental and emotional aspect. Once I finally took care of those, the weight came off very, very quickly. Again, instead of just trying to take sometimes years or even decades of frustrating trial and error until you find the one thing that's going to work for you, why not just find out from the get-go? Find out exactly what your body needs. And that's one of the reasons why we encourage so many people to join our Enjoy Yourself Thin Facebook group. It's totally free. You just go into Facebook and type in Enjoy Yourself Thin and request to join. And there are a number of free perks and benefits included in that group because we want the group members to have the absolute best success possible. And people are rocking the house down. We've got a lot of people that are dropping dozens and dozens of pounds. Renee is down 67 pounds so far. Laura is down 47 pounds. We have a number of people that just within their first 2 weeks are down 10, 12, 15 pounds. And people are rocking the house down because they finally eliminated all the guesswork. One of the perks of that group is something that we call our metabolism and weight reduction assessments. They're normally $500, and so if you were to message me and just say, hey, I need an assessment, how can I do that? I'll say it's $499, come on in, let's book an appointment. Unless you're a part of the group. We're crazy, and we actually include that at no charge just for being part of that free group. Yes, I know that sounds insane, but we want people to succeed. And that's one of the ways that people are succeeding. They join the group, Enjoy Yourself Thin, and then they come in for their assessment. And we are able to identify exactly how many calories, exact macronutrient breakdown that you need, exactly how much protein, carbs, and fats, because again, every body is different. The exact type of exercise that your body needs, and so if you need cardio, if you need weightlifting, if you need high-intensity interval training, and how many minutes, we identify exactly what you need. If anything's interfering with your metabolism, hormone imbalances, liver not functioning right, if there's any mental or emotional aspects keeping extra body fat on you, like there was for me, we eliminate all the guesswork and we find out exactly what your body's needing. And then we actually give you a step-by-step blueprint on how to reach your ideal weight. the fastest, safest, and most importantly, most enjoyable way possible. Because if you're not enjoying the journey, if the process itself, not just the end goal, but if the process itself of slimming down is not way more enjoyable than your current lifestyle, you're just going to go back to your old habits. And so it has to be very, very enjoyable. And so, again, don't buy into all the blanket statements. When people use blanket statements, okay, let me back up a little bit. There are very, very few blanket statements that are true for just about anybody. Okay, here's one of them. Poison isn't good for the body. Okay, how about that? Other than that, there's very few things that are true for absolutely everyone. What works for one person is not going to work for you necessarily. And so stop the guesswork, stop the trial and error, stop trying to do everything yourself. Again, that's what I tried to do, and it cost me years and years of health, energy, and longevity. I finally found out what my personal body needed, and I implemented it, and the weight came off very, very quickly, and that's what I want to do with you. Again, join our Facebook group, Enjoy Yourself Thin. Then shoot me a message, Eric Bailey, and say, hey, I need to schedule my assessment, and we'll get you going. Let's get you on the path to that ideal body. It's almost summertime. It's time. Love you. Please know that you can do this. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me. Lots of love.